So I've spotted one of these signs, and it's very important to cut them down. Whenever you see them, bring some of these and cut them down. Head office in Queensland report that to police, and I think someone that films themselves committing a criminal offence actually helps the police a lot. It helps give them the evidence to prosecute them. So yeah.
Yes, I was technically arrested this morning. So I was technically arrested this morning and questioned for assault, and theft of the UAP sign.
The husband of infamous Gangland lawyer Zara Garde-Wilson is back in trouble. You probably remember Lance Simon from a previous story. He has a long, violent criminal history. He was arrested on Wednesday after filming himself allegedly stealing United Australia Party election campaign signs.
We can't have a society where if you don't like someone's political sign, you go down and cut it down. That takes us into a very, very, very dark future. Let's get back to the contest of ideas. Debate the ideas. Use your time if you want to go on YouTube to say, okay, challenge us on our policy about a 15% export licence on uranium. Sorry, on iron ore. They'll pay back the debt. Talk about the debt. Talk about all these policies. Talk about what's going to happen as interest rates rise, and debate the issues.
Good old lucky Lance, hey? He's a misfit from the beginning. But again, it's a weak form of protest and engaging. How do you destroy somebody who you think is your enemy? Use your intellect. Debate them on ideas. Speak about, what you think is. If you think somebody's spreading misinformation, then bring the correct information and allow people of equal intellect to actually debate together.
Okay, so let me just propose this idea. What if there isn't equal intellect? What do you do then?
Well, then you resort to ripping down signs, don't you?
I am banned from Facebook for life. Trump only got 12 months, I got life, for posting scientific studies that contradict with the official narrative. And yet someone can post a picture of a video of themselves committing a criminal offence, boasting about it, and inciting others to commit an offence. Come on, Facebook, this is not good enough.
But it's not only Facebook. News of a defaced election sign or stolen election material is usually met with outrage from both sides of politics and the mainstream media. But suddenly, in this case, radio silence. It's almost like the elitist class support criminal activity if the crook targets their most significant threat.
I saw a story of a councilman somewhere had his poster removed and it made headlines. Not one person has reported about you. Why is that?
Look, I can't answer that question, but I've put out to all our supporters, I put up on my social media, respect other people's signs. We may not agree with what the Greens say on their sign, but respect it.
Hold on, wait, the Greens have signs? How do the Greens have signs?
I saw a big
What tree did they cut down for that sign?
I know, I was worried about that. I saw this big Adam Ban sign. I was wondering whether it was actually...
I'm going to have to fact check this. I don't know, Craig Kelly is full of misinformation. The Greens do not have signs.
You're true, you're right. I was thinking what paper and ink and stuff, how would that be done? But look, the point I'm making is they should be free to argue their point. We should be free to argue our point. That's the contest of ideas. That's how democracy should work. If you're trying to shut down one side of the debate, even if it's the Greens, let Adam Bandt speak. Come out, Adam. I'll come to Melbourne and debate him on issues anytime. I'll come and debate the Climate 200 candidates anytime. But don't just come along and scream misinformation without saying, one, what you allege is misinformation, why you believe it's misinformation, and what facts you've got to support it.
When it comes to the husband of a well-known gangland lawyer, does it concern you at all, and for your, loyal supporters, that there's a criminal element that have you in their sights?
Look, it's you've got to get on with this. You've got to get on with this job. We live in a free democracy. You look at what risks we take to defend democracy, right? And look at the risks that former generations have taken, had to climb out of trenches and put a gun over their shoulder and go wandering through the jungles of New Guinea and the deserts of North Africa. That's taking risks to do democracy. What we have to do to defend our democracy and take the risk are like 1,000th of what our past generations have done.
Well said, mate. Good luck.
Thanks,
I'm looking
Harvey.
forward to the... love it.
And give Harvey a clap as well.
Now we're going to get to some of the hard-hitting questions. Why are you not wearing one of the yellow shirts? They don't make them in extra small.
Actually,
We can donate one to you, though.
I've asked Clive. There's 3XXL was the largest he made.
He can't afford it.
So I put a special order with Clive for a couple of 4XLs for both Clive and myself.
Only a 4XL for Clive?
Thanks.
Mate. Good on you.
If you believe this report is as important as I do, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, share it far and wide, because we know the mainstream media will avoid it as much as possible. And then, if you're willing and you're able, please head over to rebelnews.com.au and give what you can to ensure that we can continue to tell the other side of the story in the lead up to this most critical election. rebelnews.com.au.